Big Boy's neighborhood. All righty now. 50 Cent.
Oh, man.
Welcome back to the neighborhood, man. Bro. I don't know why every time you come to the neighborhood, I still get nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm involved somewhat in corporate America. No matter what I build with this big boy empire. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're involved with corporate America, but your involvement is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get paid every 2 weeks.
No.
I do. You know what I'm saying? Before we do anything, man, congratulations on the residency.
Thank you, man.
Hey, bro, that residency says 50 Cent presents.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good. It's very cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, what's the name? You know, like and I only do 6 shows.
Yeah.
You know, I go from December 27th to January 4th.
Yeah, so you got December 27th, 28th. You're not on the 29th. So 27th, 28th, 30th, 31st, January 3rd, and January 4th.
Yep.
6 dates.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Rumored at $15 million.
It's $50.
Yeah. Hey, man, but you know what? Just watching your last tour, bro, just watching that. What are we expecting in Vegas, bro? Like the Final Lap tour, they said it did like 100 M's.
Yeah,
but it was beautiful.
Vegas is different, you know. Like you can production-wise, you can do things you can't do when you're moving the set.
Right. So do you just leave it there pretty much? And
yeah, it's because it's just built for that room.
Yeah.
So I can do things that I couldn't do like on a stage that doesn't like have holes in the floor.
Right.
Things that like I come in and out of it.
Hey man, are you doing any magic there?
I'm gonna try to do some things.
That'd be dope if you had like a tuxedo on and you really did like magic.
Oh, the magic stick.
Yeah. Because I saw when you did the whole pulling the jerseys off. But I'm telling you, man, that final, I was like, dude, that was a tour.
I was trying to, the showmanship.
Trump is back in office.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
I don't know.
I didn't know where you were at sometimes.
Yeah, no, I try to stay in that area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Politics, no matter what you do, someone passionately disagrees with you.
Exactly.
And I stay out of it because I'm in entertainment. I just want to entertain people. I want to enjoy.
You know how to get, it's like double dutch. You get in, jump in.
Not too much. Don't get too far.
Yeah, get right out. Yeah.
And no.
Right.
You stay out of it. Like, look, you got a lot of people, there's things from both parties that I don't understand.
Right.
Like when they're doing something, I'm going, wait, what is this? And, like on either side of it, I don't know if there's a right side. Mm-hmm. I just know that we in it and we got to go through it.
And now what I tell my people too, man, I just say, man, you know what, dude? I got to raise my kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No matter who's in office, I got to raise my kids.
Yeah,
I got to continue to build me.
I kind of got a Don King attitude. Like, I'm living with the winner. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah. I'm living with the winner. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Don King would step over you like, only in America. Only in America. Hell yeah, you say you leaving with the winner, huh? Hey, man.
At least for 4 years.
Hey, man, do you read? He said at least 4. Do you read comments on social media?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
And you know how to categorize those as well?
Yeah, I look at it. This is the part where I be feeling bullied. Right? I see things, I'm usually deleting the part that I didn't like.
Right.
Delete.
Do you block people?
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, if they say something to I block. A lot of times be fake pages and stuff.
Okay.
Things. But, I'll block it. I don't care. Just good. I don't want to see that again.
Right. Yeah. So you don't have a problem with blocking. You know how some people say, oh, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You're like, I tell people my block is hot.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
I mean, like, boop.
Yeah, you go like this. Hey, yeah. I'm not signing up to take it.
Right.
When you're going to dish it out, when you see something and someone says the most negative thing you could think of about you, and they have information that you don't have about them, because this person's like an average person saying it, and they're talking about you and say things and go, oh, okay, I understand how you feel, but I don't care to think about how you feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then,
hey man, did Trump offer you $3 million to perform at his rally in New York? Or
Trump didn't call me.
Right.
But someone from them reached out to the people that had around him. It was like that. And it was one of those things. That was something in the inauguration. The last time he was the president at the inauguration, they had called also.
Really though?
Yeah.
So, hey man, what about them taking, didn't they take Many Men after you got shot? Many Men. I was like,
I didn't mind that. That thing jumped up 250%. I didn't mind that.
So you were one of those, take it down.
No.
I heard that.
The producer was like, take it down. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah. And that's what you got to believe. He did what?
Yeah. Yeah, how you anti with people using music that you've put out 20 years ago?
Why you didn't do the rally?
I just was already tied up.
Right. Let me ask you this: when you got a meal out the deal, 50 over 2 decades ago, and somebody called you up and said, "Man, we got $3 million for you to do this."
Oh no, I would go. I'll go to Qatar on Thanksgiving.
Right. Yeah, you mean out up?
They'll go. Yo, I'm like, what? This is a bank job.
Right.
12 hours on the plane there, 13 hours on the plane back. We only spent 3 hours on the ground.
Yeah, man.
45 minutes on stage.
And you've done the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What do you anticipate for Kendrick next year for the Super Bowl?
Oh man, be exciting, man. I think look, it's the biggest live sporting event. I think the only thing that you could do bigger than that is the World Cup.
Yeah.
Like outside of the Super Bowl, nothing is bigger. You know what I mean?
What was that like for you, just being a part of a halftime show when y'all did it?
It was for me to be in the company I was in also. Like,
right.
You know, it's Dre, it's Snoop, it's Mary, it's Kendrick.
Yeah,
then
him.
You know what I mean? Like for him to get another go around, like for him to come back.
Yeah, man.
It's just saying that he's the now. Like it's just right now.
Hey man, what did you feel about the? Because you've been involved. You know what I'm saying with beefs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you heard Drake and the Kendrick thing,
right.
when you first heard, and you hear the bumbling, it's like a little tennis match. You heard a little bit,
yeah.
And then like that comes, with Future, with Metro and Kendrick on that verse.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Did you think that it's about to get set off right here? Or were you surprised that Drake came back and said anything, or you knew?
Nah, it was cool.
Competitive.
I felt like they would be competitive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it was a good period for hip hop in general because they produce like better material faster.
Yeah,
it forced them to work.
That's what I said too. I was like, man, if these, I don't want to hear no more of my album coming out next year. When you could drop 9 songs in 2 days.
Yeah, because it felt like Kendrick was like not responding fast.
Right. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, like
at first.
Came and it came again, and it was like another joint. It was like, damn. I was like, damn, okay. And then Kendrick came, he had a whole CD.
Yeah, yeah. It's like that meme when you go, and then 5 songs later.
Nah, it was crazy.
When you first hear Not Like Us, what do you think about that?
I think LA is different. I think LA culture, the West Coast is very territorial. I think that energy, when you can build the camaraderie within them, that you'll feel something here that you won't feel anyplace else. Hey, like the East Coast is not like that.
Right.
Like they're not like us. That energy. I think,
yeah.
Look, the lawsuit thing, I thought that was to make sure that didn't happen.
Wait, you talking about the Drake lawsuit?
Yeah.
To make sure what didn't happen?
That song didn't come on.
Yeah. For Super Bowl?
See, look, sue Apple, right? Sue Universal.
Right.
And then have your attorneys contact NFL corporate and say, look, we don't want you guys to involve yourself in this nasty lawsuit that's going on. And you guys are the biggest live sport in the bed. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're a part of the damages. Because you
like
continue
a threat?
to put it on. Yeah, that's the way the lawyer said.
Damn.
It seems like, because they're a little more combative, you want to let your publicist talk for you when you're in situations. Like even the J thing, you could tell the lawyer wrote that statement instead of the publicist because he was being a little combative.
When you see things like this, Fifth, and there's times when, like, I saw this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and this is on your.
Put that up.
Yeah, this is on. 50? Yeah, it says, I don't know what's going on, but are we still going to have the Super Bowl? I'm just asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for Kendrick. You know, I'm just trying to figure out if we're still doing everything the way. Because look, they will fall back, but the NFL, they won't necessarily be associated to that.
Right. The entire Kendrick and Drake beef. We were talking about that. And like I said, you've been in beefs for like decades.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you feel about that entire beef?
I thought it was good, man.
Right.
Like look, I've engaged and always involved myself in those situations, big, and I think it always made bigger excitement in our culture. Like that type of thing would make a person buy the record twice.
Right.
It would make like
so you know how to use it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that. Even me and Kanye, like we'd have issues, but we were standing there like we was in a fight pose.
Yeah.
For the picture, you know what I mean? Like,
and that was the week, the first sales week.
Yeah.
And both of y'all sold.
Yes. And then you're going to look, at the end of the day, Vic, you're going, I could have went on tour with him if I wanted to combat that win.
Right.
Because I had so many records that were hit records at that point that I would have smashed. He only had that album.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this is with Drake and Kendrick?
No, I think it's a point where you win repeatedly to the audience, and even the artist community is going, if you win again, how am I have my chance to win? So they would rather see Kendrick in that slot,
Right.
and Drake, you get out of here.
Damn.
That's really the way it goes. But like, you think what he's saying, the system's done. They done it. They're guilty of what he said they did. Like where I'm at Interscope, they are G Unit and G Unit at the same time.
Right. Gotcha. Wow.
On the same system, big. The same person delivering the record telling you to play 50 Cent is delivering the record saying play game.
Wow.
And it's just business. They're looking at it like it's business. It's selling the record. But everything that they said that he did, that they did for Kendrick is something they did for him.
What did you say to Drake, if you don't mind my asking? Because you guys were somewhere, and it looked like y'all were having a conversation.
I said, they said you lost to Pusha T. So what did you lose? And he said nothing. I said, so I don't understand.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like whenever you say that you lost something, he said, what exactly did you lose? If you take a step back, there's nothing lost. There's nobody who's just a Drake fan that won't go out to see his show right now.
Man, we say that all the time. We say that all the time.
Yeah. So it's just to be active. You get out there, do your thing.
What did you feel about the lawsuit when you heard the lawsuit being announced?
I thought it was to combat the
Super Bowl?
Yeah, because that would reignite it, big, or make it. The song would make it exciting, make it go up again.
And months down the line too.
Yeah, but the suit itself, I don't think you think about it. But when the lawsuit comes out, it ignites the record. It goes up.
Right.
I didn't realize that his album was coming.
Right.
Kendrick's album was coming right when that lawsuit fell, and it was like,
yeah, there we go.
It spiked up anyway. So
is it different when we look at hip hop as being competitive if there's a lawsuit there? From a beef though, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
because
you beef with Fat Joe, Ja Rule, Buster. Have you ever got a lawsuit?
No, not from that. You always get other stuff like behind the scenes stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but not public lawsuits or things like that. Like they've said for me, mine was so street orientated that you're a rat.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
And weird. That's defamation right there. But then the judge that you would be in front of would look and say, so you're like those criminals that I put away. Because you feel offended by someone calling you a rat. The traditional person, they're not in that lifestyle. Rat means yes.
Right.
911, their defense to you hitting them over there, you hit them. Come get this nigga. Hello? Come get him. Yeah. Hit me, yeah. Don't act like you didn't do it.
Right.
Like that is no ratting for them. They're like, what? You better behave yourself.
Can you understand from a business part and the bigger scheme what this lawsuit is from Drake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's because it does feel like when you're in negotiations, it'll feel like the value went down. Like not as hot as you was last week when everybody was excited. And saying it feels different. Like, you know, like they saying you lost. Like you get a phone call, even you like, yo, you guys created the largest sales week in hip hop. And I'm like, yeah, but I lost.
Right.
Get off my phone.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get this call from Steve Berman. They run Interscope now. But they like at that point.
And this is when you and Kanye were going?
Yeah.
You
gotta get the call. You go, what did you man, get the fuck off my phone?
Because when you look at it with the sales with you and Kanye, like y'all went on this whole who's gonna sell, and that first week Kanye did sell more. But looking at the numbers, y'all won.
Yeah. No,
but you were like, nah.
Big. Look, from a sales history, I have the sales history. Interscope didn't do everything Def Jam done for Kanye's number to come back like that. They assumed because they didn't do everything to protect Drake. Because they assume Kendrick and this will be just like anything else that happens. Do you understand? Like they did everything he's saying they did in that lawsuit, they did it.
Well, man, at one point, Fifth, you didn't agree somewhat, paraphrasing, or hopefully I'm not rewriting your history, but you didn't agree with how J. Cole got himself out of the Drake and Kendrick thing. Can you understand?
Because he's one of the top guys. That's like the competitive energy of it, you want to see them compete a little bit. That's when we're gonna find out who really got it.
Mhm.
Like when you decide, nah, but I would have won the battle, but I would have lost a brother.
Right. But you don't I don't know why I understood that.
No. I understand the relationship,
Right.
right? But I don't understand why the competitive part in the art form. If y'all brothers like that, then why wouldn't you compete? Why wouldn't you understand that we're just competing? Hey, come on. So you're saying we could be so close. We're brothers.
Right.
But I don't want no smoke with you. What are you, like my big brother that'll knock me the hell out in the house type of thing? Is a different type of brotherly relationship? Are you saying I'm not gonna do this because I know you're gonna get me?
I don't think that's where Cole was coming from, though.
I'm just saying to you, that's the energy you feel when there's no competition.
Right. Where I think Cole was coming from, Fifth, I think that it was when he said, like, it messed with my peace, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like why would I get down for you?
Look, this is this new sophisticated version of hip hop culture we're talking about, right? Kendrick has records like "Sit Down, Be Humble." It's got a lot smarter.
Right.
The music got smarter.
Yeah.
There was an area that was reserved for this in our culture the entire time. It was like called conscious rappers.
Right.
It was Common Sense, Mos Def,
Yes,
Talib
sir.
Kweli.
Yes, sir.
It was Q-Tip. It was like these guys were there in our culture, and it was like
Early Boogie Down. Yeah.
yes,
Yes, sir.
It was there. But when you at certain points where you compete in that raw energy that you would see when you see artists cut through like your NBA YoungBoy or your Dirks.
Yeah.
It's just so street orientated that they don't know. Like Chief Keef, I fell in love with Chief Keef when he first came because I was like, yo, you don't know. Like they in his grandmother's living room.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's that shit I don't like.
Yeah.
Nothing else but Chicago. Like that energy is just in them, and I went to work with him right away because of that. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, yo, nah, and somebody got to be able to say something to him so he can know how big it could be.
Right. But even with that, man, like and not that I'm debating you on the whole Cole thing.
Yeah.
But I understood when he said,
look, if you think that Drake is damaged in any way at the present moment, right? Has Cole received the same damage for not competing?
No.
You say no.
I don't think so.
And you say, so who do you think is a J. Cole fan that is not showing up because he didn't compete?
No one's going to show up.
I just thought.
I mean, they all show up. The fans will show up.
I thought we would hear things special from him that made him have additional energy towards it because look, first of all, when you get challenges, if your opponent is a good opponent, then you get better. When we put the best fighters in there, we don't want to watch this guy fight a cab driver.
Right, right.
Like you fight an Uber driver, bro. We don't want to see that. We want to see fight somebody that could actually fight you, like the top guys. And there's that's the same competitive energy that we see in the culture.
So on the competitive side, you think that Cole should have stayed in it?
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy, Fifth, because I totally disagree with you.
I'm glad you disagree, and we can be friends.
Right. Yeah, but take it first. But take my disagreement as like cool though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to leave from here.
Check his ID.
Look, I'm just saying to you my personal perception of it.
Right.
I would have liked to see him engaged.
Yeah, you would have liked to see it. Do
The
you
artist,
think
right?
that Kendrick could have did a Not Like Us about Cole? Like, do you think it would have got that crazy if we would have been playing this tennis match?
Yeah, I think bars would have been in it.
Yeah.
Even if it could have still been Not Like Us. It just would have been bars
Right.
that's hitting Cole at the same time.
You know what's wild about you, man, is that lyrically you can get in it. But your beef's not just on, wax. Your beef aren't just on record. Yeah. Like, you know how to take yours to social media. You buying tickets. You know what I'm saying? Like Genius, yours bro. Is just different.
No, but look at how complex what they was doing in the battle was. It was like the minivan from this video was in the thing, and this. It was mad intricate pieces going on, big. That I hadn't seen that before. Either. Right. So I'm looking, going, man. So they really thinking about this. Let me say what I'm following stuff online. So
yeah, man,
occupied a lot longer. Yeah, entertained by it a lot more.
And I think we did like 9 or 10 songs.
Yeah.
In a 2-month span. That's when I was like, man, I don't want to hear no more of this. My album is coming next year, or take you long to do an album. Like,
no, you see what happens? The album does take to next year. When that happens, the material comes that fast.
Yeah.
And then it was loaded again. like Drake was loaded, ready to go again.
You think
With
so,
new
or you know
material.
so?
Yes, I know that they had new material ready to go again. There's no way you stop when you're taking like from and you're losing. Hey,
Right.
That's
Fifth,
just
I
a lot.
appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming into the neighborhood, man. 50 Cent in the neighborhood. Once again, Big Boy in the neighborhood. Visit my friends at Carson Nissan and be sure to tell them your partner Big Boy sent you. Hello.